Hey everyone, so today we're going to be talking about the San Antonio real estate market update and whether the housing market is crashing in San Antonio. Is it still a seller's market or is it now a buyer's market? And to make a story short, it is still a seller's market. And my goal is to provide you with the numbers and also the statistics to show you why we are still in a seller's market and where our market is transitioning into. So really quick, we're going to go ahead and share our screen and we're going to go through the numbers, the statistics, things of that nature. So this right here is provided by the San Antonio Board of Realtors here in the San Antonio and surrounding areas. So they record the stats, they record the sales, percentages, and just things of that nature. So as y'all can see, at the very bottom, I'm clicking on sales price. And this is month to month. So in the month of June 2022, the median sales price here in San Antonio was $339,995. So as you can see, that's a 19% increase from the month of May. And what I want y'all to be aware of are the timelines. So this was May 22 to June 2022. And remember, interest rates are on average about a 5.5 right now. Last year, if you go all the way to last year, let's see where we can find May. Or look, let's just stay in November 2020, right? 2 years ago, our median sales price was $255,000. This was whenever interest rates hit like historical lows. We were seeing 2% interest rates, and we need to understand that the real estate market goes based off of supply and demand. So there was low supply of homes, but a high demand for homes, causing prices to increase because everyone wanted a home. Everyone wanted to take advantage of the low interest rates. So as you can see, everyone was buying. Low supply, high demand, which caused prices to go up. But in January 2022 was when interest rates started to increase. I would definitely say the news came out like around February to about March is when the news came out. But as we can see, interest rates still increased month over month. And the reason being is because our month supply, and like I talked about, what drives real estate markets is your supply and demand. So over the month from May to June, we saw a 53% increase in homes hitting the market. So what I want us to be aware of was in March 2020, we had 3.2 housing supply, month supply. So what 3.2 means is that within 3 months, if there were no more homes for sale, that all of the homes would be completely gone, right? So as soon as interest rates hit historical lows, people wanted to take advantage of the interest rates. So month supply kept going down and down and down. And as you can see, at one point, we hit 1.1, meaning that in 5 weeks, if there were no more homes for sale, then all the homes in the city of San Antonio and surrounding areas would be gone. So as you already may know, a healthy, balanced housing market is 6 months or more worth of supply. So in the month of March 2022, we were still at 1.1, meaning if in 5 weeks, if no more homes are for sale, all the homes would be gone. So notice interest rates came into effect, knocking out half of the buyers. And now we're seeing less buyers with more homes hitting the market. We now have more inventory. But as y'all know, a balanced market is 6 months worth of inventory. And as you can see, we're only at 2 months of inventory, meaning that we are still in a seller's market. So what does that mean for San Antonio? Our sales price is continuing to increase. Our median sales price is continuing to increase. And do I see that happening for the rest of the year? No, I do not. And the reason being is because we are starting to see a trend of supply hitting the market. So this right here is 2 months, right? Obviously, it's going to continue to increase of homes hitting the market. And also another thing is we are going to share a press conference from the chairman of the San Antonio Board of Realtors. So let's go ahead and highlight this. So on quote unquote, although there is a slight decrease in sales, we continue to see an increase in median and average home prices in our area, said Tracy Hoschlacher. In June, there was an 18% increase in the average home prices and a 20% increase in median prices compared to a year ago. The area also saw a 14% increase in price per square foot. 100.9% of homes sold for the list price and stayed on the market for an average of 29 days. So as we continue down, home sales in Bexar County saw a decrease of 10.3% in June 2022. In total, 2,560 homes were sold in the area. 101% of homes were sold for list price, and the price per square foot increased to 180. To just put everything to conclusion, San Antonio is headed towards a buyer's market. Right now, what we're seeing is homes starting to sit on the market a little bit more longer, compared to a couple months ago where homes were seeing 10 to 15 to 20 offers. Now we're maybe seeing 1 to 3 offers, and everyone isn't asking over ask price no more. Some buyers are coming in right at the ask price. Some are maybe going over $5,000 over. And what we're starting to see right now in new construction, obviously home builders, they need to adapt to the market. If they continue to do the same thing in this market, they're going to go out of business. So now we're starting to see a lot of new home builders offer more incentives to buyers. So ultimately, the trend that we're going towards in San Antonio is towards a buyer's market. Is it still a seller's market? Yes. So therefore, the median sales prices here in San Antonio are going to keep increasing, but not for long. What I see are home prices coming down a little bit and then starting to stabilize. San Antonio has a very interesting housing market due to our military background. We have like around 4 to 5 different military bases, and we have a lot of military. So military families are PCSing in and out of San Antonio. They're selling their homes if they have to get stationed somewhere else, or they're buying homes here in San Antonio, compared to Austin, where they're seeing a 40% increase in equity compared to San Antonio, which is not so high. So are we in a bubble right now here in San Antonio? No one really knows, just because of how interesting our housing market is in the greater area. So I hope this was helpful. If you're new to the channel, give us a subscribe. Also give us a like. Our main goal is to provide value, to be a resource to you on this channel. If you have any questions about relocating down here to San Antonio, we would be more than happy to help and assist you in your journey. With that being said, like, subscribe, and we will see y'all on the next video.